Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video. Today we are going to be breaking down Hard Rock Mine and a smash and grab strategy that's going to work really well for you if you get this down. Alright, first let's cover where you should be at the start of the game. Okay, as you can see on the screen, there's 3 unique positions and 3 different roles that you're going to want to fill. We've got the aggro position, we've got the gem carrier, and we've got the support position. Now we'll go over in just a second which brawlers fit those roles the best, and there's quite a bit of leeway in there, but we'll go over that here in a second. But let's go over just where you're going to be at the start. So first off, you can see the aggro is going to mainly want to go over on the left, and you're going to want to assume a position over on the left hand side using that wall right there to your advantage. Now it can get a little tricky depending on who they've got coming down on the right hand side to meet you. If it's like a Ricochet or a Colt, it can be a bit hard because they put out so much damage and then keep their range from you. And if that's the case, you're going to want to try to dodge and try to get up behind that wall right there so you can get a good position. The gem carrier is going to want to stay in the middle. You don't want to ever go up too far as the gem carrier. That's going to lead to possible easy kills for the enemy. So you want to just kind of stay back a little bit, play it safe in the beginning a little bit until your aggro player gets into position. Now your support player, they're going to be on the right hand side. They're going to want to shoot into the grass. They're going to want to shoot across the map towards the center, towards the middle, all the way up towards the middle section where the grass is, where your aggro player is eventually going to be. But the number one rule as a support player is do not let someone flank you. And this is something that I've failed at, but that is your priority. That is your number one goal, is do not let someone flank you. If you get somebody in the grass behind you, it's going to take a good double team to get rid of them because they have the advantage of the grass and you not knowing exactly where they are. So after you get that position secure, you're going to want to move on towards a spawn trapping or just a little more aggressive position after. But again, this is after you've assumed control, everything's calm, you've got the map under control. Alright, so as you can see right here, the aggro player, they're going to be focusing in the grass up there towards the very front. Now, the goal as the aggro player is a couple things. One, you're going to be getting those easy kills. You're going to be sneaking around the grass. You're going to be surprising people. And also, even if you can't just straight out just kill them straight away, you want to be able to at least hold them back. Make them take time to be able to work their way past you. Ideally, you don't want them to get past you. You want to be able to control them, kill them before they can get towards the center. And of course, in this position, your gem carrier and sometimes your even support can use some shots to help you and support you in that, but it's going to take them, the enemy, a good double team to try to remove you from that grass because you've got the advantage of they don't know exactly where you are. You want to move around, don't always stay in the same spot. Right behind that main wall, right where it says the R and the O, you want to stay right there. Also shifting back over towards the left where you've got those 2 walls and the bigger area of grass. Good places to hide. Now, as the gem carrier in this position, again, you don't want to get too aggressive, but you can use your aggro player as a little bit of a meat shield, as a body tank. They can go ahead and take some of those shots while you're just helping support them and while you're killing the enemy trying to come in. Your support player is going to be, again, making sure that they don't come over on the right hand side. Ricochet works really good here because he can bounce those shots through there on the right and really do a lot of damage to keep them off there. Make them think twice about coming there. And if they do try to push that way, well, then your gem carrier can rotate. Everybody can just shift over to the right a little bit, and that works well. They go to the left, again, your aggro and your gem carrier should be able to handle that, but your support can push over a little bit to the left towards the middle a little bit more and support that as well. So now that we know the basic positioning of where you're going to want to be, who works best for what role? Well, thank you for asking. Let me tell you. Now, this is going to vary quite a bit. There's a lot of possibilities in Smash and Grab, and specifically Hard Rock because it's a very versatile map, and so there's a lot of brawlers that can work really well for these positions. I'm going to give you some of my top choices for these different roles, and of course remember that there is some crossover, and I'll even mention a few that you can really step outside the box with. I think the top 2, or probably the top 3 best aggro positions or aggro brawlers are Bull, Shelly, and Daryl. They both put out a ton of damage at close range. El Primo's right up there as well. El Primo has got a little bit of a resurgence here since his speed buff, and he does a pretty good job at this as well. Not as good as Bull and Shelly, I believe, and Daryl, but he still does a great job. Tara, she's a bit of a wild card. She can also do a really good job. A wild card here is I've actually seen people play Barley in the aggro position. Of course, he doesn't have the health, and his damage isn't insane, but his amount of control and the way that he can use those walls to kite around is really strong. So While I wouldn't suggest Barley just if you're starting out trying him in the aggro position, it is a viable option and it can work. Just remember that it is probably a little bit harder to pull that off. All right, so for the gem carrier position, there's 3 really big main choices, and this is pretty common that you guys are going to see this, but there are a couple other that you can make work, but we'll go over that in a second. But the 3 main that you're really going to want to focus in on are Poco, Pam, and Bo. A couple wild cards here that I've seen people play as well is Crow. I've actually seen people play Crow. Actually, we did it in a vid quite a while back when I was playing with Raiden. He was actually playing Crow in that gem carrier position. It can work. He's got tons of mobility and his speed, and he does a good amount of damage, and he offers quite a bit of control. So he is an option that can work. It's a little bit harder to pull that off, but just know that that is a possibility. Again, the 3 big options here, Poco, Pam, and Bo. That's your safest bet. That's the ones that you want to probably look to first, especially if you're just starting out here with this. But there are some other options that are viable that can work. And finally, we have the support position. This one offers the widest variety of brawlers that you can use. My personal favorites here in this situation are Ricochet and Colt. They both have a good range and both do a ton of damage. Now, you can also use players like Brock and Tara. She's a little bit more versatile here. She can play aggro as well as support because her range is a little bit further than the other aggro players. So bear that in mind that you can use Tara in the support position as well. But Brock and Tara, Spike and Crow, both the legendaries work here as well. Just bear in mind that all these brawlers can do well. I've even seen people use a Piper. It's a little bit more risky in the far right hand side. Probably isn't her best position where she wants to play back in the middle, but she can work. It's just it's probably not as good as of an option. So check out these support brawlers right here. That's probably the ones you're going to want to stick to for the most part, but feel free to experiment, break outside the box. So now that we know the basic plan of what we're going to do here, let's hop into a few matches and let's see if we can pick up a few victories using this strategy. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop into matches. I'm going to show you one game from each position just so you can get a bird's eye view on what it looks like playing the aggro, the gem carrier, and the support position. We're going to mix up the brawlers too, so you can see that a wide range of brawlers can work for this comp and for this strategy. All right, so here we go. We're going to hop into this first match. I got Vivi and First Brawler playing with me. They know what they're doing, so I'm going to head on over here to the left and see if we can sneak around into the bushes and get some good damage here. I'm going to hold off here just for a second. They got a Spike over here. We've got a Jesse who is back over this direction. Spike's over here. He's waiting for me. I did get position here. I'm going to try to just hold back here a little bit just so that they can't really get to me very well. I'm holding them back here. Okay, Spike did get a shot over there. We're going to come back over this direction. Again, heading back over here. Let's see if I can work in over this direction. Okay, he's trying to get me with the super, but he didn't get it right there. Cool. Okay, so now I've got position here on them. Let's hold them back now. They've got some gems. I don't know where they came from here, but we're going to come back over here. Okay, so the Spike's sitting back here. Like I said, I'm holding them back. If nothing else, I'm holding them up. We've got Bull. Oh, boy. I did not see. Bull must have... You know what? Here's the first rule. What do we say? That you cannot let somebody get behind you. Well, obviously, Vivi was able to let somebody get in here behind him, and that's going to make it pretty hard. And they've already got the countdown, so we're going to have to make a push here. That did not go as planned, but we're going to have to do the best we can. We've got King Joe over here with all the gems. He's got him back over there. We're going to dodge a little bit here. We're going to have to make a play in here. This is going to get pretty rough. Okay, we took out one of them there. Was able to stop the countdown. Let's see if we can get back over here. Nice. Let's get these and let's get out of here. That is not the way that we ideally wanted this to run, but you know, hey, sometimes plans don't work out exactly the way you want them to, and you have to just make the best of what you got. In that case is what happened there. I had a good spot on them there, but we let Bull flank us, and that puts us in a very bad position. However, in the end, we were able to pick up the victory. We were able to get back in there, pull the game back into range, and pick up a victory. Not the most ideal way to do that, but it worked. All right, here we go. Let's hop into this one more time. Again, you don't always get an exact, perfect controlling match. So the last one was a little bit chaotic. So let's go ahead and see if we can get in there a little bit better. I did see a Primo. I saw a Piper. We're gonna go back over here. Piper, Primo, and Spike. I'm kind of just holding back here a little bit. I'm waiting to get in here. We're gonna go ahead and take out them, and then Piper's back over here. I'm gonna push her way back off that right there. Let's go. Primo's right here. Again, we're spawn trapping them right now. I'm just kind of holding them back a little bit here. There we go. I had to get back a little bit because of my health. So let's go ahead and get some little bit of health back here, and then we can retake position again. Is Primo standing right there? Yeah, I figured he would be. Piper's going to be wanting to do that. So let's sleeping on the grass. I think Primo is a little bit low on health, so I was just able to take him out. So let's get back into this position right over here. Piper is right here. She's going to die pretty quickly. Again, Primo back over there. He's going to, I don't know, he's going to have to come in eventually here. Piper again, back over here. Let's go and take her out with an easy kill right there. And then we got Primo coming down here. Let's go over here and support my team. Not the best charge, but it worked out. Again, I'm just trying to keep the position on him right here. Taking him out right there. Nicely done. Ouch, I got hit with it in the face. I did not see Piper coming in like that. We were able to pick up the gym again. So, and we have a commanding lead of this. So this worked out much better. Let's go and take them out right there. Spike's over here. He's not going to be able to get into position on me, so I'm going to go ahead and take him out. Right there, and then we're just going to come back over here. Okay, let's going to go out there and help my team. That worked out much, much better. That is how you're supposed to play that. It got a little crazy there in that first game, so that one was a much better example of how you're supposed to do it. All right, so here we go, hopping into another one. Now, I'm playing Pam. I'm going to be the gym carrier for this one. Again, my role here is to stay back a little bit more, let Vivi do the controlling up top, and we've got Ricochet over on the right-hand side, pulling down the support, keeping everybody off of our tail, and let's see if we can do this pretty effectively the first time. All right, I'm gonna come right up in here, and we're gonna wait for a second. We got Rico coming back in here. We got Crow. We got Crow and Daryl and Rico. Let's come back over here. Let's see if we can just do a little bit of damage. All right, taking out Crow real quick. I need to get my health back up, so I'm not going to shoot here. I'm going to wait for these poisons to wear off, and I'm going to... let's see what's going on over here. First brawler, he's got the other side down. Vivi, he was coming in pretty hard over there. I couldn't pick up that gem, mainly because... I guess I could have. I wanted to really... let's get my turret down. Sorry, I was trying to think while I was still playing there. I wanted to go ahead and get a better control first before... He's going to come in here and take out my healing turret pretty quickly. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Didn't completely take it out. Now it's taken out. And we got Rico coming over here. Let's pick up these gems, and let's get back here again. I'm going to have to get some health back here. Rico's trying to get me here. All right, cool. Daryl, he's going to bounce through and completely back. Again, I'm not able to completely establish control here, mainly because they are really pushing in hard on me, but we should be okay here. Wow, that Rico hit some really good, nice shots there. Let's back up over this direction. Ow! Okay, well, oh, and Daryl had a nice move there to pick up the gems. Now, actually, Vivi's got the gems, which is not the spot that you want to be as the gym carrier. You don't want him holding those gems, so it's not the best spot for that to be. But, you know, we're going to have to try to just work it out anyway. Again, I'm just staying back here. Crow, if he wants to come in, that's not going to be a good spot for him as well. Daryl was able to roll through and pick up a gem or two. Let's go ahead and get some health back here while my guys take care of business. All right, now we seem like we've got a little bit better control now of where we want it to be. Let's see what we can do about picking up this last gem. We've got to hold back here just a little bit. All right, we picked up the gem, send it into countdown. We're going to come back a little bit more. They do have time to pick up both of those, so we're going to watch out. We got Daryl over on our left-hand side, so we do have to watch out for that. Back over here. Let's go back here, and let's get Daryl. He's going to bounce through. All right, that was fine. That was a little bit closer game, but we were able to manage and work it out. Pretty good job there. Star player being Vivi. He was moving around quite a bit more than I normally do because they were pushing back quite a bit, and Rico does so much damage that it is hard sometimes to really establish that control like that. But we worked it out. Everybody was in their spots. We did our job, and we picked up the victory, and that's what matters in the end. All right, now from the support position, I'm playing Colt. We've got Primo and Poco. Again, I'm trying to mix it up here so you guys see that there is a lot of range of possibilities that can work on this map. So I saw they had a Bull, which is pretty standard, which means Bull's probably going to be coming over my direction. So let's see if we can keep him from flanking us, because that's what he's going to want to do. He's going to be wanting to be back right in here. Yep, there he is. Again, my primary job is... Hey, it's Pink Alvin. I know Pink Alvin. Pink Alvin, how you doing, buddy? Let's go back right over there. Nice, took him out. Was able to establish control over there. We're going to try to shoot some shots back. I don't know why I was going for that gem, because I'm crazy like that. Let's see, make sure that nobody's back over here. We got Pink Alvin coming in back in right over here. Let's again go over here. Again, we want to just keep some shots and keep Pink Alvin off of us right here. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and take out this turret real quick because I don't want any part of that. Bright Light was over here. Doing a good job. Okay, let's back off here. I've got no kind of health. No kind of health. Let's get some... oh, wow. They crashed in on us big time right there. I don't really know. I'm in a bad spot here. Yep, I'm dead now. Pink Alvin's gonna take me out. Yep. Darn it. Okay, so 7 to 2. We're in a good spot. First brawler was able to pick up those gems, but let's see if I can get back to position. I don't know what happened on the other side. I didn't really see. Maybe I should have went over and supported a little bit more than I was. Let's take out that turret real quick because that could be a real big problem. We took out Bright Light right there, and then Pink Alvin's gonna go down as well. Nicely done. Let's just dodge some shots here from Dan J. He's Dan with the J. Oh, buddy. Okay, so 9 seconds left. He's really trying to work up that super. Let's go take care of Pink Alvin right here. He's just coming at me. Nicely done. We were able to pick up a victory. That was a pretty clean victory. Got a little crazy there on the left-hand side for a minute. I didn't see exactly what happened, but in the end, we were able to pick up the victory again using a wide range of brawlers here for this map. I hope you guys enjoyed the strategy guide. You guys let me know how it works out for you. You guys try some of these out. Let me know what your favorite combo is in the description down below. So that's going to wrap it up for today. My strategy guide here for Hard Rock Mine and some examples of how to play each one of them. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Lex out.